Alright, welcome to Season 62, War number 7. And I'm going to be taking the Hazard Shift Path number 9 with Shang Chi, Bastion, and I just ranked up Angela, so I'm trying her out for the first time. I've seen some other people use her on the Hazard Shift node, and mine is only Sig 100, but that puts the reduction at about right at 25%. So basically my thought was if I have at least like 4 buffs with her, then she won't hardly take any damage from the hazard shift. So the first fight here I'm going to take with Bastion. I'm going to put on my regular boosts that I do here. I'm not real familiar with Shathra. I don't have her, but from previous fights against her, I know that I think basically if I just stick to a special, baiting out a special one from her, she's not terribly difficult. So I start out with just parry heavy during the rupture phase, which still ends up giving me 2 ruptures. And then a couple more as I try to just hit a few times during that mode. Now that we're into bleed, get a heavy into special 1. I want to try and bait this out, but she's not wanting to throw it. So I decided to just go for, I thought that would get me to a special 1, but it didn't. I don't even know her animation for a special 2, so I'm not really wanting her to throw it, but thankfully I get a parry and another special 1 finishes it off. So this next fight is a Terrax, and I'm taking Angela into this one, but I honestly have no idea how this fight is going to go. Like I said, I've never used Angela in war before. I've never used her on hazard shift. I've just seen that she does work there, at least if your Sig is high enough. So I try to slow play a little at the beginning, get up to getting a couple buffs up. And the shock one seemed to be doing almost nothing, actually, now that I'm watching it back. So I got 3 buffs on me now, so the duration on the hazard shift is really small. And then she gets a couple crits through that, and he's just down. He went down so fast it was kind of unexpected to me. Yeah, 37 seconds, and I barely lost any health, so I thought that was just amazing. I really need to get her Sig up even better. Okay, so now I'll go into the second half of Path 9. Got a Quicksilver here, and I'm going to take this with Shang Chi. I put the power start 1 on just because I wanted to try and get to the special 2 and hopefully end this as quick as possible. So start out, he evades immediately. So I was going to start with a cleanse, but instead go to a slow so he won't evade anymore. Then a cleanse. Then we get our first special 2 off. And it's almost enough by itself. So 1 more parry and a combo to cleanse, and that was it. A 22-second fight, but it was also only a rank 2 Quicksilver, so that did make it a little bit easier. Now this next one, going up against Arcade, and Angela did so well on the first one. I just thought I'll try this again. So this one's got one eye open. I think maybe I forget that. I wonder if that's why what happens, but yeah, I completely forget about one eye open here. That's why I'm losing so much health. I'm just an idiot. Okay. So suddenly I'm down to 1%. And like I say, I didn't even realize the one eye open was there. I panicked Dex the special one there somehow incredibly. And then special intercept and take him out. That was just completely my stupidity though. I completely forgot about the one eye open and just never realized it was there. Didn't realize why I was taking damage. Yeah, that one was just a bit painful. I thought there was some weird interaction going on there that I just wasn't understanding, but no, it was just me missing a node. So, yeah. So now I'm going over to this Spider Woman that somebody else has already tried a couple times. And I'm going to try it with Shang Chi, and I messed this one up spectacularly as well. Since she's only at half health, I didn't bother with the power starts, because I didn't expect to need a second special 2, to be honest. So start out with the cleanse. 5 hit, 2 hit, and then I should have done another 3 hits. That doesn't kill her, and it didn't push her to a special 2 either. And so that happened. Yeah. So if you've made it this far, give me a like and give me a comment. Tell me what I should do differently. I know I should probably pay attention to nodes better. You can skip that one, but I heal up because I'm still got one more fight with Shang after this one, and I almost screwed this up again. So I start out with the 3 hit. She doesn't attack, so I do the 5 hit into her block to stun, and then I should have done just a 2 hit there, but I do a 3 by accident. So now she throws the special, goes unblockable in the middle of it, and then thankfully the recoil kills her, or I would have probably died there again. So my last fight is going to be against this Void. And I'm also going to be taking this one with Shang Chi. So I'm going to heal him up again. And this is only a rank 2 Void, but this fight would have gone just as well against a rank 3, and probably would have been able to do a rank 4 just fine. I do the combat regen boost just to deal with a little bit of hazard shift that I'll get at the beginning and avoid taking my health for debuffs. We start out just with a cleanse and then reset, and then I do a 5 hit stun and then a cleanse and then reset again. Get the special 2 out of him. And then we go in for 5 hit, and then 2 hit, 3 hit cleanse, and special 2, and that does it. Even if he was rank 3, that special 2 might have killed. If not, would have probably just taken another couple hits after that And like I say, even a rank 4, I think I could have probably taken it. I would have lost a lot more health, most likely. But I think it would have still probably been safe. But that was the end of my war. I did have thoughts of taking that Arnhem Zola with Angela, but after how terribly that last Angela fight went, I decided not to, so that was it. We did win this war, so appreciate you sticking around. Please like the video, please subscribe if you haven't already, but those help me out, and we will see you around for the next one. Alright, bye-bye.